Oh, just want to make a video about, this old Freightliner of mine. She's got, well over 1,000,000 miles on her now. The motor's getting worn out. Transmission's about needing to be replaced or rebuilt, and normally I don't keep trucks this long. I've had this thing since, September 2016, I guess, when I bought it. It's a 2012. But normally I just get sick of driving them. I get sick of looking at the same dash, and it's time to trade or upgrade. But the way things are nowadays, I don't know. I think new truck is totally out of the picture. You figure in truck payment and license and insurance, it's way too expensive for the way things are right now. Even a used truck, just to make payments and put trust in our country, I think it's way out of the picture too. So I'm not sure what's all I got going on, but the way things are with trucking and just with the country in general, like, what is it, every 100 days our country $1 trillion in debt. Every 100 days. So I don't understand how the country's even going to make it. I know I can't I can't stay in business if I'm just surviving on credit. That business model just don't work. Maybe it does for you, I don't know, but for me, I don't have positive income. There is no way to keep functioning. I don't know. Just think about running your household, and if you borrowing more money every day than you have coming in, sooner or later that's going to end. And with all our crooked politicians and, I don't know, I guess I don't want to get political either, but I'm just trying to explain how I look at stuff as business, and just trying to keep my old yellow truck going, I guess, but politicians, I don't think they're doing our country any good. They work for us, we don't work for them. And the way it's going with them spending more than what we can pay, it's a disaster waiting to happen. Unless somebody can tell me the difference, how can our country survive on just credit? I'll sit down and do the math, but I know that the main number is right. $1 trillion in debt every 100 days. I'll sit down and do the math on that and figure out how much that is per day. I'll probably do it all the way down per second, and then I'll add that here next. Yeah, I took some notes here and did some math, but the new truck's totally off the table. You figure the payment, license, and insurance on a $200,000 truck, there's not enough. Well, it ain't just there ain't enough money. There's just no guarantee in where this country's going, because every 100 days we spend our government spends $1 trillion. I know I should ruin my shot. What a bummer. But this country, or our government, borrows $1 trillion every 100 days, in debt. That's public. You can look up those numbers yourself. You don't need the news or somebody to tell you this stuff, because they're going to tell you lies. But all this stuff you can look up on your own, and I suggest everybody look up and investigate this stuff on your own. And look at the gold prices. Right now, I looked this morning, it's $2,400 an ounce. which you might think, well, that's good, it's up. But no, it's not the price of gold's going up, it's the value of our dollar that's going down. But you figure that $1 trillion every 100 days of debt, that comes out to, where is it? You do the math, that's what, 416, I can't read my writing. Well, yeah, do some editing, Steve. But we got, for every 100 days, we go through $1 trillion of debt. That comes out to 416 million every hour, 6 million for every minute, and that's $115,000 for every second of debt that this country, goes through. And I don't know where it's going to end. I don't know, how this all plays out, And everybody's looking forward to the election. They think, well, that'd be a, magic fix. And I don't know how this all plays out, but it'd be no different than, that ship that hit the bridge, out in Baltimore, knocked the bridge down. To me, when you look at, people gotta interrupt my video, but to me that's, that would be like, 10 seconds before that bridge, or the ship hits the bridge, 10 seconds before that moment, the captain switches places and tells somebody else, well, you're in charge now, the outcome's gonna be the same. So I don't know, maybe y'all are happy with how things are, and you're trusting how everything's being told to us, but I just don't know how that all plays out. In the end, how do we fix it? I think we've had too many years of politicians running things, and our government, it's a business. It's a business. It's nothing else other than a business. But when you have politicians, career politicians, that don't really have an idea what this country even runs on, or what keeps this country going, running it, and they don't understand how much money's actually money. They've always had lots of money in their pocket. They've never had to survive. They never had to put a business plan together. They never had to figure out how to do anything. All they got to figure out is how to lie to the public and get them to stand behind them to get their vote, to keep them in there. And now with trucking, I don't know. I need a different truck, Well, I would like to have a different one. This one's getting so worn out, and I don't know. And the cost of parts and everything, it just makes me a little leery about my future as being a businessman. And I'm very good at planning. I just can't figure out how this country's going to all play out here, I can't figure out how this all works out. I know I can't operate a business by going in debt every minute or every second. I got to have money coming in. And without money coming in, it's just debt. You carry debt, and there's no way to survive, If you just keep applying for credit cards and applying for loans to keep going, it doesn't work, I don't understand that business model. If you get it, explain it to me, because, I'm 57. I've been doing this a long time, and to me, it don't play out. But if you have an idea how this all works, explain it to me. But even with the election, everybody's thinking that'll be like, the magic wand. It'll all be fixed. You can't fix this. It's so far in debt. You can't fix this. I don't see no way, no how of anything ever going to change here, if I could figure out the end game of how it'd be repairable, you know, I'd go buy a different truck. And I don't know. If you got any ideas, let me know, you know, or whatever. If you want to just say everything's wonderful and, you know, but I don't think the election's going to do it. I wish it could, but that's a lot of money we blew through in the last, well, 3.5 years. I don't see it, how it could be fixed, you know. But I appreciate you guys watching, and I don't know, trying to get this YouTube thing going, but if you're interested in any of my content, you know, I'd really appreciate you subscribing, and, you know, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, or let me know what I could do to make things better, you know, as far as videos go. You know, I can't fix the country or what's going on, you know, or any of this stuff. I'm at a loss, you know. I'm at a loss for ideas or whatever you can do to how anybody could fix this, you know. And we just hand out money left and right to everybody, and it's just money we borrowed, you know. How does this end? But I appreciate you guys watching, and, you know, give me a thumbs up, and we'll catch you in the next one.